Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is now just under 5 months away from its official release by writer and director J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio, as well as creator George Lucas, that is all set and ready to end the sequel trilogy and the Skywalker saga itself. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. So what's really exciting about Episode 9 is that we do know that this film, at the end of the day, is going to be, well, a revelation movie. It's going to have a lot of twists and turns that's really going to make us view the Skywalker saga in a different light, which is a big risk, I must add, by both Disney and Lucasfilm. It's all a matter of how it's going to be organized, utilized, and executed on the big screen, and how it's really going to resonate with the Star Wars fans around the world. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the concept art descriptions, this is where things begin to get very exciting for Episode 9. Now, specifically, what's really intriguing about all of this is that a description of Rey inside of the Crystal Cave that serves as an entrance to the Lost City, where it's described that Rey is meditating on a large boulder where she begins to hear the breathing of Darth Vader. Eventually, it's said that Rey makes her way through a series of catacombs that lead to the Land of the Forbidden, a place full of ancient Sith ruins and statues. It's said that eventually, as Rey holds the Skywalker saber, Rey begins to see the Sith wraith of Darth Vader / Anakin appearing before her very own eyes in front of the authentic Darth Vader statue. It's said that for some strange reason, both Rey and Vader have a complex connection during her time in the Sith ruins, which is said to be a powerful Force nexus. This is also described to have something to do with the darkness that lies dormant within Rey that allows her to connect with Vader's Sith wraith. The Sith wraith of Vader in this phase is described to be burned Vader armor, with the burned face of Anakin Skywalker revealed with a dark smoke that trails behind the figure as it moves. It's said to be visual dark side energy and a ripple between the mortal and spiritual realms, as Rey follows the figure to where it leads Rey to an ancient Sith temple, where she begins to hear voices inside of her head. So let's go over a couple of parts about this, because this is once again a prime example of both Disney and Lucasfilm using Sith lore to their own advantage in order to really throw in Vader as a looming figure, as well as Rey actually progressing as a character. Pretty much, following through the ancient Sith ruins, which is actually dubbed as the Land of the Forbidden. Now, the Land of the Forbidden is said to be quite massive. In fact, it's able to contain 100-foot-high statues of ancient Sith lords, yet it's still underneath the surface of a planet. So you can see that this world, wherever it really is, we're not quite sure exactly what this planet is called, and it is indeed the home of the Lost City itself. Now, in this particular moment, Rey is said to actually hold a very strange and secret connection between herself and Darth Vader, and part of this has something to do with her having a dark side that lies dormant within her that allows herself to connect with the spirit or the wraith of Darth Vader / Anakin Skywalker. Now, what I like about this is that this is allowing us to really realize exactly how J.J. Abrams is going to be inserting the character of Vader in a very unique and special way, and also explaining as to why Rey is able to see these dark side Sith wraiths. Now, she does have a darkness that lies dormant within her, you guys may or may not know, but in the Force Awakens novelization, when she was fighting Kylo Ren and is able to get him down on the ground, she begins to hear a strange and unfamiliar voice that actually tells Rey to kill him, to kill Kylo Ren. Now, that most likely was Palpatine and/or Snoke at the time. And with that being said, if we go on forward here, it's said that eventually, as Rey holds the Skywalker saber, she still hears the voices and the breathing of Darth Vader as she follows this figure that is said to leave trails of smoke. Now, this smoke is said to be visual dark side energy and serves as a ripple between both realms of the mortal world and the spiritual realm. A very interesting concept, I gotta say, by J.J. Abrams, and it's also staying true to what we saw in the original art book of The Force Awakens, one of J.J. Abrams' original ideas of the hybrid Force Ghost in Episode 7. So, with that being said, this is said to lead Rey to an ancient Sith temple that actually brings her down even further into the Lost City, specifically into the Land of the Forbidden. Now, you can only imagine what Rey is going to discover in the Sith cave/temple that is actually said to unveil a lot of new truths and secrets about Rey as a character, as well as the dark side itself. Now, this is also said to be the location of the authentic statue of Darth Vader, which is when Rey begins to see the actual apparition of Darth Vader/Anakin, where it begins to actually lure Rey to the Sith cave before it ultimately vanishes into thin air. So, I don't know about you guys, but this sounds like a horror movie at one point in time. It really sounds like that they are adding in a lot of darker elements than that of Revenge of the Sith into Episode 9, and by the way, that is JJ's goal in this movie, is that parts of the film are going to be more darker than that of Episode 3. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Gun in hand, we are alone again. No. From night to moon, we hear their moans again. No.